Welcome back to the Daily News. With me now is Dr. Debi Lynes, my dear friend, my colleague here at WHHI. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you.
And Happy New Year to you. It's a pleasure to be back. We've got so many things to chat about today.
And we're both wearing black, which is not an indication of how we feel. We feel very joyful today.
Yes, we are.
And filled with gratitude that we're here at WHHI, that we have you to impart great information. This segment is called Mind Your Health, and Debi comes on once a month to share information with you about a lot of different topics. And we were just chatting a few minutes ago about, new year, new you. Well, let's talk about medicine.
I think it's really important to talk about medicine, and it's something that when we talk about mental health and medicine, people get a little goosey about.
Right.
I think it's really important, if we can, initially to talk about why someone would even need medicine. And I think like anything else, whether you have a tummy ache or a headache or high blood pressure or depression or anxiety, before we prescribe a medicine, we look at a lot of other options first. And we look at every and anything we can do from a lifestyle point of view.
Right.
Am I getting good sleep? Am I eating healthy?
Right.
Am
Prevention.
I moving?
Right.
It's the things that we talk about all the time. And whether it's your physical health or your brain health, both of those things are very important. And those are the first line of defense.
Right. We don't really want sick care. We want well care.
We want well care, and that's exactly right.
Yeah.
What's working and
what is working, and what
not.
can we, and you said is our lifestyle, how can we, the things that we can control.
So, at the end, we've gone through all of our lifestyle things, and we're still feeling depression or anxiety or some of the things that are not working with our lifestyle shifts.
Right.
One of the things that's interesting when we talk to people about putting themselves on medicine or their children on medicine is, they're just apprehensive about it. And I say this all the time: if you had a broken leg, okay, and the bone was sticking out, would you treat that with medicine?
Well, of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
You would set it, you'd have an antibiotic, you'd do rehab on it. There's no difference with treating your brain. When it comes to needing a medicine, if you need a medicine, you need a medicine. Again, it's never the first line of defense, but it can often be really, really helpful. And I think the tough part is because we're dealing with the brain, it's hard to see it. I can see a bone sticking out, right? I can tell when I have a fever. And that's something I can treat specifically. But again, with brain health, it's tougher to wrap your arms around what that person's experiencing.
Particularly with, as you're saying, the mental health piece, the depression, the anxiety, the, we were mentioning ADHD.
That's right, we were talking about ADHD.
Yeah, and that, the medicine, again, it can help focus, it can help uplift you.
It does.
It does. We know from research that it does work, but yet sometimes, people, I don't want to get on any medicine. I want to be addicted to whatever.
And I think that's a common myth. First of all, most of the medicines are not necessarily addictive, meaning you don't become dependent on it. Even for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, where stimulants are oftentimes prescribed, those aren't really medicines that particularly will become addictive when you use them as prescribed.
Okay.
It's not as though I need 1 today and 6 in the next month. I think the real key is finding a professional that you feel comfortable with prescribing and put together a village or a team.
Right.
A therapist, parents, friends, advocates, and a physician. I mean, that's the best way to manage your mental health, especially in 2024 now. We have some of the answers.
We have so many resources at our fingertips. So again, happy 2024, and for our viewers, again, Debi Lynes is such a great asset to our station, not only with the Mind Your Health segment, but of course she does Carolina Women and so many other things. So we appreciate you.
Great to see you. Happy New Year.
Yes. And we'll be right back with more news. Don't go away.